Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Options Trader Today. So today in this video I'll explain you how the crude price has moved in 2022 and how it can move in the rest of 2022. See, if you look at the chart of crude, what we have seen in 2022 that it has made a new high of around $129.52. Okay, and after this particular high, and this is if you calculate from the beginning, we have seen this sharp fall in the month of around October of 21, and from there we have seen after making a low of 62.47, we have seen it was a continuous high and made a high of around 129.52. okay, after that what we have seen, it has come down again in the month of second week of April, and from there we have seen it has tried to go upside but made a high of around 123.83, and from there we have seen it is continuously moving down. Okay, now if you look at the chart of crude, what you can see that after this particular 123 high, we have seen it is moving further down, and this is in the first week of June 2022. Okay, before we move forward, if you have any doubt regarding crude or any other commodities, forex or stocks, mail me at stockmarkettradinglab@gmail.com, and one more mail ID in the description. Please watch the full video, then you will understand how this technical work in crude. Okay, and if you wish to join my Telegram channel, link I have given in the description, you can join that too. Okay, now look at the chart. If you look at the chart, we have seen a swing at this particular level of 123. Okay, and from there we have seen continuous, it is going down, and I have already explained you one important thing, that 85.6 is a strong support. Okay, $85.6. okay, and this I have already explained you that this support we can see a bounce back at this level, and it went up to a level of around, you can say, 92.26, and from there we have seen it has come down again and made a low of around 88. Okay, so now you have to understand that if the price fall below this level again and 85.6 didn't sustain, the probability will be high that we can see it can move further down, and the next strong support we can see is coming at around $76.89. okay, and this particular $76.89, if that also didn't sustain, a probability is again high, then we can see it can touch the level of $67.99, which is again a strong support. So all these supports we can see a bounce back at these levels. Okay, now if you look at this chart, what we can see, suppose if this level sustain, we can see it can go further upside because it is moving in a descending order but in a particular range. Okay, look at this particular range, we have seen it is moving in a descending order, but so if this level didn't sustain, we can see it can go further high. Okay, or if you look at this particular level, that if this range break upside, we can see it can go further high. Okay, so suppose if this level sustain, let's talk first if the price goes upside. Okay, because we have seen a swing is forming at this particular level with the strong support at $85.6. keep this in mind that $85.6 is a strong support. If this level breaks downside, the next support coming at around $77. Okay, so you have to keep this in mind, but understand something, that you have to know your day limit risk as well as your stop loss should be, so that you should not be risking amount which is more than your capabilities, or your managing risk thing is very important. Okay, now suppose if this level sustain, a probability is very high, we can see it can go high towards a level of around $90.4. okay, and once $90.4 sustain, a probability is high, we can see it can go further upside towards a level of $92.06. okay, and if that level goes upside, a probability is very high, we can see it can go further upside towards a level of $95. okay, and once the price sustain above 95, then we can see it can go and touch a level of around $101.97, and from there we can see it can go further upside towards a level of $104.20, go further upside. Okay, now I'll show you a monthly chart where you will understand how this probably can go further high. See, suppose if this level sustain, I've already explained you that it can go further upside towards a level of 98.09, and from there we can see it can touch a level of $100.77. Suppose if the price goes above that level, then we can see it can go to a level of $108.81, and if that level goes upside, then there is a high probability we can see a level $111.48. Okay, keep this in mind. If the price sustain above this level, then there is a higher probability we can see it can go further upside towards a level of $119, and from there we can see it can go further upside towards a level of $123.7. Once the price sustain this particular level, keep this in mind, once the price sustain above a level of $123.7, we can see it can go further upside towards a level of 129.7. okay, and which is a higher probability we can see it can cross this particular level, because whenever it goes high, we have seen it has made a downfall, and once this downfall we have seen it goes upside and touched its new high. So probability is very high, we can see it can cross a level of 130 and can make another new high. So keep this in mind. If the price goes above 130, we can see it can go further upside, and a probability of touching a level of 134 is there, and if that level also sustain, then we can see it can go to a level of $143.62, and from there we can see a sharp fall, because every time we have seen it made a new high, we have seen a sharp fall. Okay, now this is where if the price goes upside, okay, and I have already explained you one important thing, that the market will not move sharp upside or downside till there is no big news. Okay, so suppose if this level didn't sustain, we can see it can come down again to a level of $85.58. okay, and if the price didn't sustain this particular level, the next support we can see is around $77.4, and if that level also didn't sustain, there is a high probability we can see it can fall further low and can touch a level of $68.25, and from there we can see it can move further low towards a level of $60.98. okay, keep this in mind. If the price fall below that level, then there is a higher probability we can see it can touch a level of $57.9, and if that level also didn't sustain, then we can see it can come down to a level of around $48.36. okay, and if the price fall below that level, then there is a higher probability we can see it can touch a level of $43.77. Keep this in mind. If the price fall below 45, then we can see it can move further down. Any doubt regarding this, you can mail me. I have given the mail ID in the description. Okay, and you have to understand, most of the people lose money in trading, so you have to understand your risk management. And if you want to attend the workshop regarding how to trade and when to trade all these, so you can mail me and then we can work out on the timing. So hope you like the video, and if you like the video, please give a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe it. Thank you.